Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. So let's focus on a few things happening in the next few days. First, we will have some more storms in Spain there tomorrow on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and we have some winter weather systems across northern Europe and Russia. So let's first see the storms in Spain. Many models are showing a lot of storms there, potentially some severe storms because of the Cape. There's a lot of instability there too. So we'll be monitoring for some like severe potential there and very heavy rainfall. So this is Tuesday, tomorrow the 29th. The GFS shows a lot of heavy rain there in Spain, and the storms on Wednesday shows more northeastern Spain there. And like there's the European too. Wait, shows here. So shows there Tuesday that heavy rain southeastern Spain, and those heavy storms there. Then Wednesday into northeastern Spain there. So be aware that Wednesday into Thursday, southwestern Spain should get more storms. So be aware there too. But the main threat is tomorrow across Valencia, Murcia, Alicante, and some other areas there. So be aware. There's also the icon shows those heavier storms there in Spain tomorrow, and parts of southern Spain too, but mainly those areas, and Wednesday in northeastern Spain. And there's this high resolution model that's really interesting. Shows Tuesday tomorrow those rounds of very heavy rain has like constant storms throughout the day in like eastern, southeastern Spain on the Mediterranean. So this will be a very big threat. Has like many storms, those very dark colors, like the high precipitation rates. So please be careful. There might be some flooding and some problems there, and even some severe storms in the mix. So be careful those areas. And if you zoom in closer here, like in Iberia, and check like the Cape, the the Aron model has all the way to like Tuesday morning or Tuesday at noon, so like close to 2000 joules per kilogram, but especially later in the day, like this is Tuesday at 10 a.m. or something, it has like more than 2000 joules per kilogram. Later in the afternoon, shows more near southern Valencia community or some areas, but kind of dissipates later. But once again, at night, shows some more Cape at night there. But the highest like storm activity will be like starting Tuesday morning, alright, all the way into Tuesday night there. So be aware, and that instability there can really make like some severe storm potential, with some hail and even water spouts and tornadoes there. So be careful. If you check your like the GFS model, it has a lot of Cape too. Like Tuesday, some 100, some 1500 to 2000 joules per kilogram of Cape there. So be careful. That's a lot of instability. And like shows like the GFS model for like if you put Europe and like as supercell composite. The GFS does have a little bit of supercell composite, like Tuesday tomorrow, because southeastern Spain there doesn't have any really high numbers, but some specific points of the day it should more like morning into the noon there, especially morning. It's showing some higher supercell composites there. Supercells are like the severe storms that have tornadoes and everything. So be aware of that severe storm potential there tomorrow. And then let's see it in Spanish here too. So like Iberia. Eh, Olá. Entonces, en España, mañana va a haber más tormentas y posiblemente algunas tormentas severas partes de España. Martes, día 29, mañana, ya tuvimos unas muy fuertes hoy, pero mañana puede haber unas aún más fuertes así. Hay muchos modelos aquí. Este modelo muestra todas estas tormentas mañana en Valencia, Murcia y Castilla-La Mancha, Madrid y muchas otras zonas, pero las más fuertes así serán estas más cerca del Mediterráneo, así. Y a este otro modelo también, este ya muestra tormentas por la mañana, sí, en Murcia más fuerte en Valencia por la tarde. Entonces muestra tormentas bastante fuertes, así, con lluvia más fuerte mañana en estas zonas. Precauciones. A este modelo, el ARPAG, muestra bastante tormentas fuertes, esta lluvia más fuerte al Mediterráneo, sur, sureste de España y muchas zonas así, día 29 mañana. Y hay este modelo de alta resolución que muestra en la comunidad valenciana aquellas tormentas más fuertes así y puntualmente algunas severas y muestra estos colores muy oscuros así, que es precipitación muy fuerte con estas tormentas y ya comienzan como por la madrugada y continúan hasta la noche estas tormentas. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones. En estas zonas puede haber como todo el día lluvia muy fuerte. Si vas aquí como en instabilidad, este modelo muestra bastante instabilidad también que ayuda a hacer estas tormentas más severas así. Entonces, precauciones, principalmente cerca del mar, puede haber como estas trombas marinas o algún tornado así, precauciones con granizo y todo. Y, y a ver, y hay la acumulación de lluvia de este modelo que depende. Este modelo muestra casi 500 milímetros en unas zonas más amarillas, 400 milímetros en algunas zonas, pero no siempre se inserta porque 2 días atrás tuvimos este modelo que muestra como 200 milímetros en el sur de Cataluña, pero hoy solo tuvimos 30 milímetros en el sur de Cataluña. Entonces, a veces pues, se equivoca bastante este modelo. Entonces, mejor dar bastante atención así porque muchas veces se inserta, pero no confiar 100% así. Entonces, continuaremos monitorando, pero si este modelo se inserta, podemos tener unas graves inundaciones en la parte de la comunidad valenciana y muchas otras zonas ahí. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones y alagamientos así, inundaciones repentinas. Y hay este otro modelo aquí, hasta el miércoles muestra más de 170 milímetros, 150 milímetros en muchas zonas. Hay este modelo aquí que muestra más al sur, unos 106 milímetros así. Y hay este otro que muestra 150 milímetros en Valencia, 680 en otras zonas, 624. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones con esta lluvia fuerte. Y hay el modelo suizo también que, que muestra eh, aquí, muestra cómo, espera, aquí subimos las horas, esto es hasta el martes, y sal, ok, muestra esta lluvia más fuerte el martes, así, pero este modelo muestra más en Andalucía, sí, muestra mucho en la comunidad valenciana, pero también muestra más en Andalucía. Y este modelo tiene más de 165 milímetros al sur de la comunidad valenciana, así Castilla-La Mancha y unas zonas. Y si vas hasta la noche de mañana, este modelo tiene más de 214 milímetros cerca de la comunidad valenciana. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones, algunas zonas de Andalucía y norte de Cataluña, algunas zonas. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones. Y hay este otro modelo aquí que muestra la instabilidad, que muestra casi 2000 de instabilidad, así, partes del Mediterráneo mañana con as tormentas más severas. Entonces, muchísimas precauciones. Y vamos a ver a este otro modelo aquí también para la instabilidad. Muestra más al mediodía, casi 2000 así, y más tarde muestra un poco más, pero más como mediodía y hasta la noche. Esto sería las 19 ya, aún muestra bastante instabilidad. Entonces, precauciones con esas tormentas más severas mañana y, y es esto. So, good. So stay safe there in Spain. because of those more severe storms and everything. And now the further outlook for like Northern Europe and in some areas. First, I want to mention these temperatures because we have that big dip of cold air on November 2nd. You first arrive in Scandinavia and then go all the way down to southeastern Europe. So this like November 2nd to November 3rd, we might have some way colder temperatures in southeastern Europe before some above average temperatures come back. And that shows some more cold dips later. But yeah, be aware, November 2nd is next Saturday already. So there's this other model here, like shows November 1st, and then that the dip of cold air comes November 2nd with some very below average temperatures there. So we'll check the model to see those temperatures in a minute, but let's just see here like what might happen. So here's the GFS. Does show some systems in Norway there with more rain and wind there. Especially snow shows more snow today happening in parts of Norway, northern Sweden. Show like Tuesday into Wednesday, tomorrow and to after tomorrow. More snow into northern Finland and northern Russia there. Shows that system into Russia of more snow on like Thursday the 31st. Then the GFS gets this system to central southern Norway, more snow central southern Norway there, into southern Finland and central Sweden too on the 31st, and gets into southern Finland, really strengthens up in Russia there, shows a lot of snow throughout Russia on November 1st, and then it goes away there. So we have to monitor this next system. The European model has also that snow happening in Norway and Sweden now. It has done another system Tuesday tomorrow, the 29th, shows some heavier snow in Norway there and Sweden. And then this goes northern Finland and Russia, should get a little bit of snow. Then it shows like Wednesday the 30th, some snow southern Norway before that system arrives on Thursday. More snow like southern central Norway into central Sweden, showing more snow there. Into Finland, the European model shows a little bit heavier in Finland, and into Russia as like a big system in Russia on November 1st there. So be aware. And possibly after November 2nd, November 3rd, more systems in Norway and Sweden there into Russia again with more snow. So we will monitor those systems and be aware. There's the Canadian model too, shows that system tomorrow, some snow in northern Sweden, eventually in parts of Finland and Russia too on Wednesday, shows the bigger system Norway on the 31st on Thursday, goes into Sweden, more snow on the 31st, into Finland and into Russia with a lot of snow there on November 1st. So be aware those areas. So here like this model here, there's a GEFS, the snowfall probabilities, does show those that snow in Norway now, some bigger snowfall probabilities parts of Norway tomorrow, Wednesday, into Russia on Thursday. Then we get that system in Norway, like Thursday, and it goes into Russia on the 31st. Some more snowfall probabilities there. But the GFS brings like November 3rd, so some probabilities all the way down to southeastern Europe. So we'll monitor that too. But like the actual snowfall accumulations, this might change depending on the model. But let's just take a look until Wednesday. So from the systems now until Wednesday, in order shows some 45 centimeters, 38 centimeters there, some 22 centimeters. So be aware, 20 centimeters, 31. So yeah, be aware, Sweden, some areas, and thus showing Finland some light snow there, parts of northern Russia too, and in parts of Iceland a little bit of snow there. So be aware. Now if I put this until November 2nd, does show that system goes into Norway there. The European has more than 107 centimeters of snow, some areas of southern Norway. So be aware. Has like central Norway a lot of snow. Those little Arctic islands, northern Norway, so like a lot of snow there too. Sweden, especially in the western Sweden, the highlands shows a lot of snow. Central Sweden too. Show like more in Finland, central Finland, some more snow. Into Russia, it's more than 38 centimeters in Russia from those seasons. In Moscow, it has a little bit, but not really much snow. But it has more to central Russia there and many areas of western Russia. So be aware. There's also the GFS here. This is weird today. Okay, so the GFS is also a lot in Norway, uh, close to 115 centimeters, 118 centimeters, parts of Norway. Marginal there through Sweden too, and like 96 centimeters. So be aware, as in Finland, some 22 centimeters, and then that's snow into Russia. And many models are showing a little bit snow from Lithuania, Belarus, northern Ukraine, into southern Russia. The European was also showing some snow in Belarus there, so be aware. And like the icon now has some snow in Latvia, into Belarus and Lithuania. That's snow in Russia there, and there are a bunch of seas there. In all those areas, there'll be snow. So be aware. Shows a lot in Norway and Sweden too, Finland. So yeah, be aware those areas. And like the snow is one thing, but now the wind gusts in Norway is another thing. So because there are some gusty winds in the Arctic seas in northern Norway, but with that system tomorrow on the 29th, does show some gusty winds in northern Sweden, the mountains there, still not northernmost Norway too. But like Tuesday, later Tuesday into Wednesday, we have that bigger system to Norway there. So like some 83 kilometer per hour gusts and stronger there. And let's see, especially later, this is early on Wednesday, northern Sweden, those mountains. And if there's this wind plus the snow at the same time, it can generate some near blizzard conditions if the snow is heavy enough in the same time. So be aware of those strong winds like northern, western Sweden and Norway there, plus the snow and everything. So be aware. Show some winds in southern Norway, but in southern Norway, it will mainly be on Thursday. So still late on Wednesday in Sweden there, and some other areas, and still some strong winds southern Norway. Then later it quiets down a little bit before we get the bigger season on Thursday there. The European has reports like 105 kilometer per gusts, some 86 kilometer per gust in Norway there. In southern Sweden, Denmark, maybe some gusty winds too, so be aware. And that's the European, but the icon has all the way to 131 kilometer per gust. So the icon is very radical, but be aware, that's a possibility too. So be aware. And then this is the European icon that has all the way to like 133 kilometer per gusts. Southern Norway on Thursday, like Western Sweden, West Central Sweden has a lot as well. So be aware. And now with the European again, it shows more strong winds in the seas there, in the Baltic Seas, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia should get some gusty winds on Friday. And then Friday, it shows some gusty winds into Russia, because the seas in southern Finland should get some into northwestern Russia. So be aware that Belarus, Russia, and still in Norway shows some gusty winds. Then it goes into Russia. There are some high gusts occasionally, especially in those lakes there, in those areas. So be aware. And then later there's from Belarus on the second in Russia there, maybe a little bit gustier. Then it has another system on November 3rd in Norway there with some strong winds and snow once again. And this is looking like a big one for Norway and Sweden, but that's still like 1 week out almost, so we have time to see that. But be aware in those areas. And also show some gusty winds in Spain with the storms tomorrow, so be careful. And now, in terms of snow for other areas, does show like here. Wait, where is it? That does show a tiny hint there, southern Spain, a little bit in a high mountain, but not really that much. So be aware. The temperatures are still coldest in many areas near Spain and France in the Pyrenees. Tonight into tomorrow shows some like 0 degrees to 3 degrees. Parts of Spain, Chile too, and like in the Alps, some spots more colder temperatures, -1, -2 in Austria. So be aware there. And then this is Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon warms up a little bit, especially in Portugal, close to 22 degrees, southern France too, but still coldish in the high areas. In Italy, it's some 22 degrees. In Sardinia, all the way to like 23. In Mallorca, so some 24. And Greece, some 26 till Turkey, Western Turkey, a little bit less cold there and warmer actually. But this is Tuesday, shows Wednesday morning some colder temperatures in the Alps again, And throughout central Germany, some 7 degrees, 9 degrees, France, some 10 degrees. In the UK, Wednesday morning, some 6 to 5 degrees, 7 degrees. In the afternoon, warms up a little bit, but this changes every day. You won't be like the same temperatures every day. So like some 22 degrees in France on Wednesday, and then in the Alps again on Thursday morning, so a little bit colder, some 6 degrees, parts of the UK, 9 degrees. Then this is Thursday, we'll start getting that dip of cold air in Eastern Europe. Shows already on Friday some -2 in Russia, that big area of negative temperatures parts of Russia. But it will really be after November 2nd, the dip of really cold air. So like Saturday, November 2nd, some more negative temperatures in Russia there. And like this is the morning of Sunday, November 3rd, shows this cold air coming all the way down to Poland, Romania, so like -4 in Romania, Ukraine, Slovakia, so -1, -2 in Czechia, -1 in Germany. This will be next Sunday at 2 a.m. So like shows the cold air really coming down into southeastern Europe. And then it warms up during the day, but the next morning, like Monday the 4th, exactly a week away from now, show like those cold temperatures dominating Slovakia, Czechia, Hungary, some -1, Bosnia, Croatia, Slovenia, Germany, some -2, in the Alps, Romania. So we really have to watch this next dip of cold air into Turkey, some -2 as well, so some some 5, 1 degree. So be aware. And then next Tuesday, like the November 5th, shows again some negative temperatures, Central Eastern Europe. So be aware. And shows in Belarus, Ukraine's like -2, -1, and Russia very cold. So be aware. We'll keep monitoring that dip of cold air after November 2nd there. So be aware. And Norway and Sweden, meanwhile, shows some very cold temperatures, -1, -3, -1. So be aware. Kind of warms up in the afternoon, depends on the day. But like some 11 degrees southern Sweden, but in the night again, shows some colder systems, northern Finland, colder temperatures, northern Finland, Sweden, Norway there. But some days a little bit less cold in Finland, and some days more because ahead of cold fronts it might be hotter, and behind those systems there'll be colder air. So like on Thursday the 31st shows colder temperatures throughout many areas of Finland, most of like central Norway, northern Norway, some very cold temperatures. Russia still not much, but some very cold temperatures. Then the season finally goes into Russia, some -6, some highlands of Sweden, Norway, some -15, -12. Finland very cold except for the south, and yeah, so be aware those areas. And this is next Saturday, November 2nd, shows some -6 in Russia, -5 Norway, some -8 in the mountains. So be aware with the cold temperatures in those areas. But like -4 in Western Russia is almost hot compared to Eastern Russia, like -29 degrees Celsius in northernmost Russia there. So yeah, that's very cold. So be aware those areas. And this is mainly it. Stay safe. Let's just see the rain accumulation this next few days. I showed Spain there, so those very big storms, and also southeastern Spain near Sevilla, so 136 millimeters. So please be careful there. But Italy, southeastern Europe's mainly quiet. France too in the next 5 days. The UK might be some rain in the north there, and those systems in Norway with some heavy rain and snow. But the rest of Europe's mainly quiet for now. Maybe another shower too elsewhere, but it's now looking a little bit quiet. So be aware in those areas. Be careful with the potential more severe storms in Spain tomorrow.